homecoming and the opening of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you gotta pull up. 15-yard penalty. They'll go to the ground. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Using his legs, it's O'Neal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Punts it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. They're setting up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the screen. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Is another first down for the offense.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes line it up with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. A little screen to the running back. Back's going for the goal line. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his feet. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Colorado! A great catch and run for 6.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
They boot it away. And that's where they'll have to down it, just inside the 50-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Finds a spot in the middle. Breaks free. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 7 over Liberty. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll down this ball just a little shy of the 50. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. From the gun, running back on the move. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Bucks! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the back. From the gun, the ground game. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, running back gets the give. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Swartz. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Judicials send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Got room to work. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option, the give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Judicials are on the move. They'll send the back in motion. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air. It's Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Bridges. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And they'll have to settle for it being marked down just outside their own 40-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Slam down again, and they tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's York. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. catch in the middle. It's made. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. A low line drive and not his best work. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Cummings. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Quarterback extends the play. Got the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Sends it back in motion. On the option. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Gives it on the option. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Turning on the Jets. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. And the Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Judicials will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and short kick. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, it's not.
Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll pull it on the read. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
The Judicials decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It is good! And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. On the move, it's O'Neal. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. The screen, he can go. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
That's now the 2nd missed field goal for this guy. And you have to wonder if the weather is playing a bit of a factor. Not easy to kick in these kind of conditions with all this rain.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the heat. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the ground with the back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Power football with the run. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog will kick a field goal here. That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season.